Hey everybody, the Swamp Cleaner here, back with another video for you. Today I wanted to talk about the disease that is social media. I want to talk about how we still don't understand fully how it's going to affect the lives of people for an extended period of time. Social media is still relatively young. It only was brought out in the early 2000s. It's only 2019, so we've had about roughly 15 years or so, decade and a half of social media exposure to the masses. Now, we already know how social media changes how we interact with the people, but there is a case to be made that it is also changing how we present and retain information that we see. Now, as you can see on the screen here, I have the January 29th GQ article, which is a blistering op-ed against the racial problems that we face in America every day. And this is a prime example about how social media has infected everybody and is pretty much making morals, ethics, and the truth be thrown to the wayside. But at the time of this recording, when it comes to Mr. Jussie Smollett, this hate crime has actually turned out to be a hoax. He has been arrested, and he will be later today in a bond court to actually see if he can walk out as a free man temporarily before he goes to trial, because he's going to defend himself. I mean, that's what I've been hearing. So he's going to have a couple years of some legal problems. But back to the topic at hand, social media and how it is a disease. This article is case in point how social media has changed how we present information to people. Because how social media is structured based on sharing, likes, friending and stuff, it plays on that endorphin center of the brain. People get that rush of excitement. They feel good when they know that they're getting talked about, or the thing that they have created, such as a news article, is being talked about, spread around, and shared. This has many, many deep incentives because being quick about getting your stuff out there, getting it shared around a lot, is very financially beneficial to you in this day and age. A lot of the digital economy is driven around what gets dropped first, framing the argument in certain ways to play on people's emotions, so they will click on that article to see it, maybe read a little bit of it, and move on. Digital news media makes their money that way. Even if you don't read the article, you just read the headline, you click on it though, that's generating them money, generating them traffic. Just like Tim Pool was saying in a video that I just watched earlier, that it doesn't matter what they write, they're making their money. They just need to push it out as fast as possible, because in this now fast-paced digital society, everything needs to be rushed around quick. Everything needs to be pushed out without any fact-checking. Truth thrown by the wayside, because I'm going to almost coin this phrase. It's the thirst to be first. The thirst to be first. That, oh, I got that scoop. I need to get this article up on the web, up on that Twitter as soon as possible, so I'm the first one, so all the traffic gets sent to my article. My digital company makes a lot of ad revenue on that. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. We're in the black. We're doing good today. It's 99% of this is financially driven at this point. Well, actually, might be less. There's a lot of it that is ideologically driven too, and that is also another way how social media has influenced everybody, and that's how we retain information. Because we're exposed to social media on the daily, we're getting bombarded by confirmation bias over and over and over again. So we'll retain information only with a certain preset parameters, and anything else that falls short of that, we just ignore. It's become a real problem. It creates that quintessential echo chamber that everybody is screaming about, saying that we need to get rid of. Everybody's in their own echo chambers. Well, you keep feeding into the beast, those echo chamber walls are going to keep getting thicker and thicker. Another problem is that once you get used to this fast-paced news, you get desensitized to all the things that you're starting to see. Like, Trump build the wall here, or Russia hoax, or something like that. And those are fantastic. And that's something that I wanted to get touch on too, is that since it's hitting you all the time, your threshold for being shocked or being oh my god, I need to click and read that, goes down. So the people writing these stories up, like Mr. Joshua Rivera, need to make such hyperbolic, clickbaity titles to get you to just... They don't want you to read any of their bullshit. They don't care. They have no investment in what they're actually writing. They just want your little mouse here to go over to the search thing and click on GQ. Boom. Makes their money. Job's done, in their opinion. They don't need to do anything else. And like Tim Pool said, if they do get called out, all the way down here, update. Oh, this story is fast moving. Oh, look, they just did another update since Tim Pool did this. Small was arrested this morning on charges of falsifying a police report. Is that it? Do you want to change any of this article? Look at this. If you read some of this stuff, whiteness in 21st century America has an end game, and it is this: to divest itself from the shame of its power while working to revive the fear it needs in which to thrive. Where are you coming from? What planet are you writing this shit on? All of this entire article is based on a false premise. But since it needs to get pushed out there, and because people need that confirmation bias, like endorphin hit, you will get people like Joshua Rivera here creating this pile of trash just so he can make some money. And that is, and social media, these are all symptoms of social media. Social media has caused social media is the cancer that is now metastasized and spread to the media, to pop culture, to politics. It's fucking insane. So now everybody is just like completely hovering over that update my timeline to see what the next story break is. Because and ethics, morals, the search for truth don't matter. It's about feeling good. It's about sharing that CNN article that says Trump colluded with Russia because you think your share will help him get impeached. And you can make the same argument for a Trump supporter going the other way. Like, lock Hillary Clinton up. Like, you can push that too. You share that, and trust me, I've done that. I've shared that stuff. And you get that feeling, if enough people share this, she'll actually get arrested, she'll go to jail. Come on, people. Come on. You have to understand social media is not reality. Social media is replacing reality. And we're living, and it's becoming a simulation. You know that whole simulation theory that people are floating around that you hear? I think it's just because people are living too much in social media. That's why it seems like a simulation. Get out of social media. Go out to the park, go for a walk, go for a run. And I know, I'm being a hypocrite. I'm sitting here in front of my computer making a video complaining about this. I should probably just go after this, go out for a jog, just so I don't be a hypocrite. But anyway, this video kind of went sideways a little bit, but I think that was really good. I need to get that off my chest, because this is exactly what's happening. Every single day you see hit pieces and crazy op-eds that are pushed as factual reporting with no ulterior motives behind it. And then when the truth comes out, after it's taken its time to pull its pants up and zip it up and actually, walk out the front door, once it actually goes out and is recognized the truth, nobody even wants to recognize it. They just want to keep pushing the fantastical insaneness that is the horror movie, that is the Trump derangement syndrome. Social media has reinforced these echo chambers, and now people are living in nightmares. They're either living in a nightmare or they're living in a daydream. It's, where's reality again? We're losing it here. Anyway, rant's over. Swamp Cleaner, check me out. I got some social medias. I'm on BitChute, Minds, Gab, all the usual alternative places. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. Catch you later. Swamp Cleaner out.